Hi there, I'm Sarah from Great Days by Sarah, and today we're moving through a yoga style flow that's focused on your breath. So lots of big inhales, lots of huge exhales. This is great to do if your day isn't going great and you need a little reset, or at the end of the day to kind of come down from the stress of the day. We're going to start in a seated position. Cross your legs. Sit up nice and tall. Let your hands fall to the side. And just start to connect with your breath and notice where it is. Is it stuck in the top of your chest? Is it maybe kind of going down into the beginning of your rib cage? Or do you already feel it all the way down in your belly? Let's add the arms. Inhale up. Exhale, hands come through heart center and then right back out to the side using your whole exhale. Inhale, we gather all this positive energy. We exhale, letting go of any stress. Last time, inhale up. Exhale. Taking your right hand towards your left knee, find a little twist. So your left hand is behind you. Sit up tall. As we inhale, like someone's pulling a string to the top of our head, we sit up a little taller. We exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Keep it slow. We haven't moved much yet. And every inhale and exhale, I want you to focus on how deep that breath is. Unwind it and go to the other side. So these deep breaths might not seem like a big deal, but they can have massive changes in our body. Bring our heart rate down. Reset the parasympathetic nerve system. Relax it. Let go of some of that anxiety. Excellent. Unwind, walking your hands out in front as far as you can. Keeping your sits bones though on the floor. So your booty stays on the floor the whole time. We walk out in front until you can't go anymore. And then I want you to plant your elbows. If your head is not on the floor, stack your hands and rest your forehead on your hands, or stack your elbows and then rest your forehead in your hands. The goal, to release any tension through the back of your neck. So your head should fall heavy no matter where it is. Release it, walk it back up to the top. Left hand comes up over the top. Right hand can sit on the floor or leave your elbow on the ground. Reach it up, reach it over, and then open your chest. A lot of times it dips. And notice what your left hip did. Did it lift off the floor? If it did, replace it down. And then re-find the opening. And breathe. Back up over the top, we go into the other side. Hand or elbow on the floor. Reach it up, reach it over. This time, noticing what your right sit bone is doing. Is it lifting up? Obviously, that was very exaggerated. Set it back down. And then open. Back up to center, we'll roll onto hands and knees, and we'll find our cat-cow. We'll go 3. Inhale up for cow. Exhale, cat. Your breath, inhale, brings you up. Exhale, tuck and round. Last one here. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to neutral. Walk your hands out in front. Your hips stay high. Your chest goes towards the ground to find puppy pose. The goal, open up through your shoulders, open up through your chest. And then find that deep breath connection as we hold. Walk your hands gently back in, halfway, press up, downward facing dog. This is your first downward dog of the day. Do your little dance, walk it out. Send your hips side to side. Maybe it feels good to lift one leg up and then the other. And then ultimately getting all the wiggles out to find us into stillness. Our inhale will bring us forward to plank. Exhale back, downward facing dog. 2 more like that. Inhale forward to plank. Essentially setting up so we have the right distance between our hands and our feet, and we don't need to move every time or adjust every time we do it. Out to plank, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Drop the back knee or keep it lifted. If you want a little bit more of an energetic stance, keep it lifted. If you're looking for more of a lazier stretch, I like to say, drop your hips, keep your hands low. So my energy seekers, if you're up here, can you lift all the way up to crescent? Still focusing on that stretch, but getting a little more work. People focusing more on your recovery, staying down and breathing. Up or down, kick it back, half split. You'll have to drop that back knee. Or if you're up and want to stay up, come into pyramid with it straight. We're going to flow between those two. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, half split or pyramid. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, half split. Last one, inhale up. Exhale, fold. When you're back in this fold, all I'm going to ask you to do is take your right knee back, kick your left one forward. Find your lunge. I'm appreciating the knee down Anjaneyasana today, where hands can be on your mat. Adding that flow, inhale. Exhale, press it back. Inhale. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale, press it back. Bring that left knee back to meet the right, press it up, downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale back. Inhale plank. Exhale back. Inhale forward, last time. Exhale back. This time lift your right leg up. Step it to the outside of your right hand and we'll come into lizard. Once again, you can stay active if you'd like the active side. If you'd like a little bit more emphasis on the stretch, drop your back knee, untuck your back toe, and then bring your hands where they feel good. A lot of people can bring them down to your forearms. My hips run very tight, especially in this posture. I don't like to bring it all the way down to my forearms because then my knee splays out. And to start, I want my knee hugging into my tricep. So find what works for you. We'll flow very similar. We'll send it back, half splits, but we're reaching in the middle. Should feel a little bit more inner thigh opening. Inhale, lizard. Exhale, half split. Inhale, lizard. Half split, last time. And we're gonna walk our hands to this bent leg. and come into gate pose all the way up. So we'll start, we're gonna go over the top towards our knee that's on the ground. Excellent, inhale up. Hit that T and we're right back down. This time, listening for the change, we come back up to the T and now we reach towards that front leg. Big stretch to here. Excellent. Last time here, send your hips back, find a bigger stretch through that inner thigh. Go what feels good for you. So maybe you just feel it here and that's where you stay. Or can you come back to a child's pose with this leg turned to the side and fold it forward. If you realize you've come too far, just come back up and find that stretch. Still breathing. Huge inhales, huge exhales. And then slowly come up on your next inhale. Put your knees back together. We're going to turn to the other side to find your lizard. So this time, I have my left leg outside my left hand. You can keep it active or drop it down. I'm going to go for the full stretch today and focusing on my breath. Stay here for a couple breaths, really hugging your left knee in towards your left tricep. Driving this right hip towards the ground. Maybe you can come down on your forearms. And here we'll flow. Inhale, we're in lizard. Exhale, in back. Half split variation. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, last time back. Walk your hands over to your bent leg. Kick your leg out to the side, adjust as you need to. And then come up for gate. Gate pose here. Tipping over, finding that really long extension from your heel to your hand, and then using your core to bring you back up. Exhale brings you long. Inhale helps you rise. Exhale brings you long. Inhale brings you up. Other side, going towards your straight leg. Not as easy to find the length, right? That's okay. And then back to center, send those hips back. Hands come out front. Sit back until you feel this awesome inner thigh stretch, and then option to find your child's pose on this side. Slowly come up on your next inhale. All we're going to do is come onto our bellies, however gracefully or non-gracefully that looks like for you. Come on to the front half of your body. Arms will reach out wide. This is a great way to decrease stress, is to be on your belly. We're going to inhale, everything comes up. Exhale, everything lowers. Inhale, everything comes up. Exhale, everything lowers. Now let's make it active. Make your shoulders, or make your hands reach straight out in front. If you have tight shoulders, make them into a Y. Drive your big toes to touch. Hopefully they can stay close. And now with active limbs, lift it up. We hold. Gaze down, lift higher. We're only here one time. For 3, for 2, and 1. Set it down. We're gonna just roll over onto our back and find a twist. A little bit differently today. You're gonna hug your right knee in and then cross it over onto your left. Maybe it drops to the ground, but maybe it doesn't. Keeping your shoulder, your opposite shoulder, on the ground, so both shoulders are grounded. Bottom leg is pretty straight, and we breathe. Bring it back up to center, switch it over other side, adjust as you need to, driving your left knee in, give it a good quick pull, and then drop it over to the opposite side. Once again, shoulders should be on the mat. The intention is not to have the knee touch if it sacrifices lifting up. Go where your body needs to go in this moment. Unwind it, come up to a seat, cross-legged, right where we started today with that breath. Sit up tall, hands come to your side. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. We'll inhale tall, exhale, ear towards your shoulders. Inhale tall, other side, ear towards your shoulder. Inhale center, ear to shoulder. Inhale center, ear to shoulder. Last time we're gonna hold. And if you'd like a little assist, very, very gently, pulling that down, really reaching through that straight arm to lengthen that stretch. Release, and other side. Final bit of relaxation. Release, we do one last inhale up, arms come up around the top. Palms meet, maybe gaze goes up just for a second. And then thumbs come to heart center. Thank yourself for showing up today. Hopefully your mind and your body feels a little bit more calm than when we started. Go have a great day.